The Evening Standard reports that Benjamin Sesko to Arsenal is imminent. We're going to jump into this deal, this transfer story, this rumour from the mainstream media, give you our views and opinions. Chelsea, though, still in for the hijack, according to the mainstream media. Of course, hit the like and the share button. Let's go! On the live update here on the Evening Standard, they say Sesko to Arsenal is imminent. We're going to delve into that deal, give you our views and opinions. I say ours, mine. Ours, just a little bit more together. Of course, I want your views, though, your opinions. Make sure you leave your comments below. Make sure the like button has been hit for us. And, of course, join our group chat as well. Look, we know how talented this young man is. We know how talented he is. Some people are sort of denying his qualities. They're acting as though maybe he isn't really the guy. I disagree. I think there's a phenomenal player in there. I think there's a phenomenal player in Benjamin Sesko. Whether he gets to the top, whether he fulfills his potential is another conversation. But in terms of his ability, I think most football fans can see it. Now, going through the story, he states here that Arsenal and Chelsea target Sesko to decide his future next week. Benjamin Sesko is one of the hottest transfer properties this summer and looks set to make a decision on his future next week. Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are amongst many as 7 clubs chasing the Leipzig star. And I think that is really important to focus on. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. And like I've just said, your opinion on his ability and your opinion on whether or not he makes it at the highest level, fulfills his potential, I think are 2 very different conversations to be had. One is about, do you recognize his opportunity of getting to the top, the chance he has with the abilities that he possesses if he works hard, avoids injury, and makes the correct career decisions in terms of where he goes. Versus, I don't think he'll fulfill his potential. There's fundamentally different conversations, and I know you get that. But one of the objective elements that must always be focused on is who else is trying to find the player. If it was just Arsenal chasing him, and maybe you had, and I want to say this with respect, but you had Galatasaray chasing him and Crystal Palace chasing him and Nice. They're just in my head because they're connected to Man United. No other reason than that. You might look at it and say, well, you know, at 21 years of age, already played Champions League, Europa League, played internationally. Arsenal, a big club. But why are no other big teams from big leagues swimming around him? Why are they not sniffing? Why are they not circling? Why are they not making inquiries? And it is a fair challenge and fair question. But in Šeško's case, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, amongst other top European clubs, are talking to the agent, are pushing for the player, because they recognize the ability and quality that he has. Fabrizio goes on to say here that all 3 clubs have made a proposal to Sesko, and the 21-year-old will decide his future in the crucial days ahead. The piece here in the Evening Standard says that Chelsea, Man United and Arsenal have presented their projects. He's quoting Fabrizio, their projects, and all 3 clubs are waiting to hear from Sesko. They are all very different projects, different ideas, and a different vision. Obviously, different plans as well as different kinds of proposals on salary. I can guarantee to you that, as of today, Benjamin Sesko has not decided where he wants to go, but he has some contact with the clubs to understand about the projects, and he will decide in the days ahead. And of course, this is contrary to what the Mirror reported, that it said yes to Arsenal. And as I said on that, go back and watch that video. we'll always report on what the mainstream media is saying, and then we'll give you our views and opinions on it. So the Evening Standard are saying, as you've seen by their headline, that the deal is imminent. It doesn't mean I agree that it's imminent. It's what the big publication is stating. The same as the Mirror said that he had said yes to Arsenal. My interpretation, I think it was John Cross's piece, was he has probably told Arsenal, yes, in the sense of the money you've offered, the position you've offered, I love it. If I choose you, I'm willing to accept that offer. That, for me, is what that article meant. And I said it in the video at the time. Not, forget the trolls who just watch the videos to comment and write nonsense. I think most of you get and understand that. So I think Fabrizio's right in the sense of he has told no one club, I'm 100% joining you. But I get the feeling that he's probably told a number of teams, your offer is suitable. I'm going to go and speak to other people and see where I actually want to go. Again, see, there's a fundamental difference between those two things. Because as Fabrizio says, every club is offering a different project. Are you going to be a starter here? Are you going to be on the bench at this club? Is there more money over here versus more performance and trophy bonuses this side? His boyhood dreams will come into play. And often what families are offered. Does his dad get a job? Can you do something for my little brother? What about my partner? All these things play a huge fundamental part in the decision making. The bookmakers do have Benjamin Sesko to Arsenal as the most likely destination for the forward as of right now. On the 9th of June, when this headline from the Evening Standard has been pushed out, that is the most likely destination for him. I could see Chelsea pulling this off. I could see Chelsea signing him. I'm not naive to that. So I don't want Chelsea fans to think, Terry's just backing Arsenal because he's twerking for them. If it's announced later today, tomorrow, next week, that he is joining Chelsea, I will not sit there and be absolutely flabbergasted, shocked, speechless, lacking comprehension of the situation. I will simply be intrigued as to know why. And what you'll get from some Arsenal fans will be, he's gone for the money. He's a mercenary. I don't necessarily think it's that. I still believe a lot of people in football have a belief in what Todd Bowley and Clearlake are trying to create. And you've also got to look at what Arsenal are offering. Maybe he's being told he's playing second fiddle to Kai Havertz, when maybe Chelsea are telling him he is going to start. And that can be a key component for a 21-year-old that wants to prove themselves. But my personal opinion is he'll go to Arsenal. And that's based on multiple stories from multiple outlets, what the bookmakers are saying, the odds that they've put out, where the money is being placed as well. It just feels like an Arsenal signing. They've gone quiet on Tony. They've gone very quiet on Eucharist. Alexander Isak seems to be being priced out. And Chelsea are looking to put a big proposal in for Julian Alvarez. Now, I don't think you can even put an offer in for Alvarez. Talk to Alvarez if you're signing Benjamin Sesko. Because how are you going to sell to that young man? Julian Alvarez, by the way, I think is amazing. How can you sell to him? You're the main guy when there's suddenly Jackson and Šeško for him to compete with for that central striker role that he wants. The only reason he would leave Man City for any other club is first team football. Of course, good money and a good project and something exciting, but it's for first team football. Let us not beat about the bush. It is for first team football. So that's why I believe he's going to Arsenal at this particular moment in time. Of course, new information could come to light for us football fans to see, and my mind may be changed. But the Evening Standard, as I've already shown you, have said that it's an imminent deal to Arsenal. I want your views. I want your opinions on this. Please hit the like button. Please make sure you are subscribing. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you soon.